at you, look at you, look what you made me do. How do you figure my every move? Who are you, you look so familiar. I know you, baby, I know the truth. We got way too much in common.
Alright, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to use my Tarte Clean Slate Primer to go ahead and ensure that my foundation is, you know, perfect everywhere and lasts. I've used this for a really long time and I really love it. Now I'm going in with my NYX palette. It has color correcting concealer. I really love this stuff, especially when it comes to my redness on my cheeks. I use the green color, the peach shade under my eyes to just really combat those dark circles. And then the lavender is a nice kind of like thing for dull area on the skin, anywhere that you feel like you need a little bit more brightness. Then I'm going in with the Giorgio Armani foundation. I've wanted to try this for so long, and I went to Sephora, got a sample, and decided to test it out in this video. I actually like it a lot. I know I'm really late on the whole bandwagon. Everybody with dry skin is obsessed with it, but I haven't brought myself to purchasing it yet, so I'm still thinking. Now I'm going in with my NARS Creamy Concealer. I love this stuff. Really, just a little bit goes a long way. And I apply this under my eyes to really cover up those circles, and then I'm going to use the Bare Minerals Well Rested to just brighten up that area. Normally I use MAC Prep and Prime, but this time I decided to reach for this. It is a little bit of a different consistency. It's okay, still not my favorite. The Prep and Prime is a little bit better for me personally, but it still does the job well. Now I'm going in with my brushes to set my powder under my eyes, and my mom actually was kind enough to wash my brushes for me. Thanks, Mom! And then I went into my Laura Mercier powder to go ahead and set that under my eyes. This is the Light Boost powder, so it's good for like areas where you want to make sure it's lightened, because normal powders will make it darker underneath the eyes. And then obviously I had to sing, because what is doing your makeup without singing? Then I'm going in with my Anastasia Brow Duo. This one is in dark brown, and I just fill in my brows. Lately I've been changing up the way I do my brows, and this day in particular I was having some issues, so I actually ended up just going in with powder and just fixing it as best as I could. And then I took my concealer to go ahead and clean that up. I've realized that if I don't do the concealer, the eyebrows just don't look as good when you fill them in. It just kind of looks messy, and the concealer makes a very, very big deal. Then I went in with my Sodona Lace brush and kind of just blended it out. It's a really nice kind of flat top brush, very convenient for the eyebrow area, especially when you're using creams. Now I'm going in with the Merle Norman. This is their Miami Spice palette, and I go in first with Sun Kisser, which is a beautiful kind of orangey peach shade, and then after creating that into the crease, I go in with the beautiful shade called Marigold on the lid. But first I'm going to take Nearly Nude up onto my brow bone. I want to really highlight that really nicely, and it's a nice kind of light matte shade. I really like this palette, especially for the summertime. It's just really quick, really simple, really nice pigmented shades as well. So as I said, I'm going in with that color that is in the middle. It's called Marigold. It's a little bit of a luminous shade, but I wanted it to be a little bit more oomph. So what I did was I took my my Laura Geller highlight that you normally use on your face in Gilded Honey and just sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on it from MAC and applied that on the very like middle of my eye, I guess you would say, in order to brighten it up. Before I do that, I actually got a package while I was filming this, and it was from IT Cosmetics, and they sent me their contour palette and their IT Cosmetics Sunshine in a compact bronzer, so I decided to incorporate them into the video because they oh so perfectly arrived exactly when I needed them, so might as well use them, you know what I'm saying? And I'll let you know how I feel about that later. Now I'm taking my palette that is like my go-to, I think it's called Visart, that's the name of it. I couldn't remember. I just call it like my go-to palette, and I take a kind of neutral brown, put that into the crease in order to just create a little bit of a depth. I wanted this look to be very light, very daytime, and work its way into the night. I just wasn't really about, you know, doing heavy makeup that day and dark eyeshadows. So you want to just make sure you blend that in really well, and then once you got that going, you can go in and curl your lashes and apply mascara. I use my NYX eyelash curler. It's been my go-to, my favorite, so you should definitely definitely check it out if you really want one. I literally am trying to speak a mile a minute. It's so rough. Now I'm going in with my Superhero Mascara from IT Cosmetics. This is a bomb mascara. Anybody who ever borrows it from me like obsesses over it, and obviously I have to dance a little bit because nobody can do their mascara without dancing, and that is what leads mascara to just attack everything on your face. It's horrible. But after doing that, I go in with the IT Cosmetics contour palette, and I take the lightest shade in there to just contour my cheekbones a little bit. I like to do this really quickly, really simply, not too heavy, especially when your eyeshadow is pretty light and the rest of your face is kind of evenly light, not too dark, nothing too heavy. I like to keep it as light as possible, but I really do like this contour palette. The colors are incredible. Now I'm going in with that bronzer, and I'm just taking a nice fluffy brush and lightly applying this all over the face. What you're going to do is just dust it. Don't overdo it, because you already contoured. A bronzer and a contour is two different things. Contour is to create shadows, and bronzer is just to give you some color because you didn't tan. Now I'm taking my Estee Edit The Barest Blush. This is in First Lover, which is a beautiful kind of neutral, I don't even know how to call it, like a neutral taupey pinky color, like a blush color. Wow, that was so descriptive. High five me. But I applied this on my cheeks, and I really, really love this color. It's like my go-to color. And then I was looking for my lashes. Honey, I found them. Red Cherry 217, my go-tos. And of course, I actually make that face when I put on my glue onto my lashes. It's embarrassing, but it's the truth. I can't lie to you guys. After applying my lashes and not having any errors or issues, I give myself a good high five, because honey, well deserved. Then I take my voluminous Carbon Black mascara from L'Oreal to color those lower lashes to make sure those are done and ready. And then I move on to highlight, which I'm still using my Gilded Honey from Laura Geller. Like, nothing can beat that. Nothing. Now I'm taking Candy K from Kylie's lip kits. I just really like this color. Honestly, the formula is really good, and I just felt like I needed something that was light, and I don't really have any liquid lipsticks that are lighter than this, and I just reached for it. It's been one of my go-tos. Then I use my Urban Decay setting spray to just set the makeup, because obviously you need this to last all day, and because my hair has not been washed in quite some time, I decided to put it up in a bun, because that is the story of my life. And when it is wrapped in a bun, I go ahead and bobby pin it, secure it to make sure it's ready for the day. I was actually going to have a meetup this day in New York City, so if you came, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I loved meeting you guys. But yeah, I really, really loved going and had so much fun, and I am so happy I did a bun, because it was so hot everywhere. And yeah, so I am just the bun queen. Love buns, never a bad day for a bun. And then for the outfits, I ended up wearing some really cute clothes. It was jeans, a belt that I bought in Ukraine, the top is from TJ Maxx, the throwovers from Zara, and the shoes are from Lola Choutique, and the bag is from Michael Kors.
Say, man, I need a holiday. Pack your bags and run. It's time to chase the sun. Buy a ticket to anywhere you want. Open up your eyes and say, man, I need a holiday. Get up, get up and home. Come on, get up, it's time.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!